Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. And the Bears will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Jayhawks offense will go on the attack first. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Here's a heat. At the 35, he's loose. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Little. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Caught near the sticks. It's Clinton. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Looking to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got well as he just got rid of the football. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Bears offense has its first opportunity of the day. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside.
Breaks into the open. A really productive run gets it up to the 31-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Finds space on the right. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the 1st down.
The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to take off. At the 40, there he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky.
Oh, he's got some space. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Bears! How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
Way to find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
So a drive there of 82 yards, and he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Down 6-3 early, they'll try to put together a drive to take the lead. Handoff to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk for a second about Kansas. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Bring in the heat. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Going right to work up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Going with the ground game left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got a first down. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
On the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
You got to be impressed with this offense and how they've been able to run the football and move it down the field, just being more physical in the trenches and getting some push. And leading by 3 right now down here in the red zone on third down, I'm not so sure they won't run it again or give it to their running back in space and see if he can make something good happen.
A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
Kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Finding open areas. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying play action. Under fire. Across the 45. There he goes.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop it. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Caught over the middle, it's Little. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. To the air on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
It's hard enough to get this guy on the ground once. That's his 2nd sack of the day. Nice job getting in the backfield, not getting deceived by this guy's speed, because we've seen this QB, man. He can make people miss. Nice job getting him on the ground for the 2nd time today.
They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Working the middle, it's complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding.
Intentional grounding.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's the problem when you get in second and forever. The defense knows. They make you one-dimensional. They know you're going to take shots down the field. They stay deep, they break on the football, and they take advantage of the opportunity.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Grabbed over the middle. It's Little. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball's up to 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Rush is on him. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Jayhawks are marching down the field. Takes the handoff, it's Gore. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option look. Now the pitch. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Bears! Great job by the back on the option.
And what execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back. And how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, create an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Got his man in the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going for it all. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And that's the problem when you're living in second and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
Looking for space. It's Gore. Got enough for the first down. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Quickly to the tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pulls it in. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Jayhawks will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Rides the back on the option, the give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
And the Jayhawks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Here's the pressure. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
It's a phenomenal effort on third down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You got to love that.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 5 clash today. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but it's been a close one so far. They're up by 4 over Ole Miss. Much more on this top 5 matchup should anything change. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They want to run it left here. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. And the Bears will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to take a shot. He's got it along the sideline. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, this passing attack was on fire last week. Quarterback threw multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth very quick in the first half of this game. So here they are now early in the third quarter. They're trying to get some of that mojo back.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. And off from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Ezukama. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Washington. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Got the first down himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Touchdown Bears! Quick strike through the air for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Marshall. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are
Got some room in to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Man, this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, David, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneaking its tracks.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Into the house. Touchdown, Baylor! They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth. You can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Pocket breaking down. Crosses the 35. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw. He'll throw it. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee.